Hey guys, hope you're doing great. I'm so happy and excited to be here today with EMJIE, the very first artist after me to be releasing on IMU. I'm excited, I'm going to be asking her a few questions so we get to know her. Hey.
Hello, hello Jade, how are you doing?
Super good, how are you?
I'm good, happy to be here.
We're here today in Mexico. We're together in Isla Mujeres, and I'm super pumped to tell you a little bit about the story about her new EP. We Gotta Do It. It's actually been a kind of fun story. I heard it the first time when we played together, also for the first time on the same lineup in Belgium for Hangar, like last summer, actually a year and a half ago. And the moment that she was playing the track is the moment I arrived on stage, and I was like, wow, oh my god, what is this track? It's so incredible, like such a banger. And you're like, yeah, it's my new track, like, and I was like, wow, epic. So you sent it to me, and yeah, I've been playing it like all over ever since, and every time it was like really rocking the dance floor, and I was like, wow, incredible. So before we go into how like it ended up on the label, can you please tell me how you created it? What was the story behind it and the inspiration?
Yeah, I remember this party in Hangar. It was so nice. We were on stage together, and indeed, I made the track like 2 years ago. Well, there's 2 tracks in the EP. The first one is a very clubby, bouncy track with some toms, legendary piano, the M1, one of my favorites, and super housey vocal chopped to really add tension on the song. And I've been playing a lot, and I'm so happy that you are crushing on it. And actually, I didn't send this track to any other label, and I don't know, I felt like, this is gonna stay on my computer, and let's see what happens. And 2 years after it's happening, finally, you told me that you have this new label and that you want me to be the first artist releasing the EP. So I'm so honored.
Mm-hmm. And likewise, really such a delight, and I was so happy to hear that the tracks were still not signed, and I was like, oh my god, I would love to have them on the label, but actually it was still before it was even like really created. So I was like, oh my god, yeah, I'm not able to release it anytime soon. And you're like, no, don't worry, I keep it. And so thank you for your patience. And yeah, I'm so happy and delighted that now it's going to be in the hands of everyone to really make all the dance floors really move and groove all around the world. Super fun. So can you tell us a bit more about you, where you're coming from, like what's your story?
So my name is EMJIE, I live in Belgium. I've been doing music for the past 7 years, and I mix indie dance and house music. I also love every kind of music, everything that is groovy. My roots are also deeply in rock music, and last year for the first time I did my first live set where I sang and played electric guitar. It was a big challenge, but it was so much fun. And yeah, I play in Belgium and also all around the world, and I can't wait to play with you also. Mm-hmm. So let's make that happen soon.
Super fun. Yeah, I have to say, really, it's so inspiring. You're one of the most hardest working people in the industry, and you've been really producing so many incredible tracks this past few years. It's absolutely outstanding, and happy to hear a bit more about your process with creating music and how you come up with the grooves, and how's been your journey with production.
So I started as a DJ, but quickly needed to, create myself a signature and a track that I could also play and include in my set as a DJ. So I'd say that my creative process really started as a DJ. So I inspire myself at parties. I see what other people are playing, and I really dig this inspiration in the world around me. Then so I produce on Ableton, and I usually start with a groovy bass line and a kick that hopefully matches the bass line. And so there's the bass line, then I add some drums and some percussion, and I really try to make it fit together, and not to try to use too much sample loops because I think it's pretty recognizable and also it sounds sometimes shit. So I need to make to find those nice drums, and then usually I add some melodies, piano, guitar. I create a small arrangement, and then I'm starting with some risers and transition elements, and then usually at the end of the track I try to add some vocals that fits with everything, or sometimes I just start with the vocal and I build around with the vocal. It depends. And I also do some live elements on the tracks, which is like to me super nice, and it really adds something special and something human. So yeah, that's about it.
Super fun. Thank you. And tell us more about you and like what you like to do also outside of music and in your free time.
So when I don't do music, I like to travel. I like to spend time at the gym. I do yoga. I rest. I read a lot of books. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff, and I really hope to. I mean, I really try to enjoy every day and to take care of my mental health and to be happy in my body, and because the main thing that I want to do when I play is to give energy to the people, and in order to do that I really have to take care of my aura and take care of who I am, and so I can be the best performer on stage.
Yes, and God knows you are. Yes. Always super inspiring, really fun. And tell us what's the latest record that blew your mind?
I wouldn't say it's the latest, but one of my favorite producers is Butch. And a track that I really like is Dope. It's a really long loop, but it has this beautiful breakdown with those people cheering and making, party, and they have a lot of fun. And then there's this Butch typical riser signature, which just propels you to paradise. And that's one of my favorite tracks.
Fun, super fun. I will listen. Nice. And what advice would you give to anyone who wants to start DJing and especially getting also into music production?
I think the most important thing is just to have fun and to enjoy the process, not to have too many expectations. Try to be grounded and don't compare yourself. And if you do the music that you like, if you follow the path and are happy with what you give to the people. And I think also it's very important to go out, meet people, meet the promoter, meet the places that you want to play, show that you're here. You shouldn't push, but you should always be visible and take care of your brand. That's also very important in the world we live in.
Totally, and you're doing that so well, and it's been also building our relationship all these past years. Every time you would come to the shows, and every time being so kind and so sweet, and that's how eventually then you've been selling the music and everything. So yeah, it definitely worked out for this time for sure. Thanks so much to you. Really, such a pleasure and honor to have you on IMU. I'm so happy that you're part of the family, and I'm so excited to be playing with you and releasing music together and doing so many incredible things. So thanks so much to you, and you guys get ready, because if you want to come and boogie to EMJIE's tune, she's gonna be playing at the next IMU showcase in New York City on March 8th for Women's Day. It's gonna be all women's lineup, and then we're gonna be playing all together. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. Thank you. So I hope to see you there, and I send you so much love.
Bye bye. Cheers.
Mwah.